My name is Jessie Ann Castle, and I'm a storyteller who grew up in Montana. Blindfolded, I threw a dart at a map of the state, and I hit Marysville. I'd been there before, had had dinner at the Marysville House Restaurant, but to get at the true soul of the place, I wanted to start by learning the history. I contacted the Lewis and Clark County Preservation Office, and they told me that I had to talk to Earl Fred. He was a man who'd called Marysville home for 40 years. I guess maybe it would be easiest to start by telling us a little bit about your book.
I didn't want to write a book about mining because mining has been written to death. I wanted to write it about the people that made Marysville.
Do you have some favorite characters that you've gotten to write about with your book?
I could write a whole book about characters of Marysville. I don't think you'd want to hear some of them. But Calamity Jane was a frequent visitor to Marysville because her mother lived over the top of the Continental Divide from Marysville, ran a brothel over there. John L. Sullivan, the famous boxer, came to Marysville to put on an exhibition. As you come into town, right on the corner is the brick building with the old meat market. Right across the street is the Rock building. It's two buildings, which was the old dance hall and bar, Masonic Lodge, and some that they don't want to tear down for some reason. And next to the bar is the candy store, which is a private cabin now. It's they use it for hunting. Then right next to the brick building is the Marysville House.
It was an old train depot, and 40 years ago it was down in Silver City where they had it, and this is where the cargo area was. There actually used to be two doors here, but they built the rock fireplace there, but this is one of the old cargo doors here. Yeah, it's really cool. The building itself is over 100 years old, but they moved it up here 40 years ago and turned it into a bar and then a restaurant. But yeah, see, it still works. But a lot of history up here. Kind of looking kind of ratty, but it's it's kind of just whatever. Just can't use our steak knives. You got to bring your own knife. Someone told me like they thought Willie Nelson was in here, but I don't know. Everything's so carved over and stuff that there's nothing I know of for sure.
The Preservation Office also told me about the local historical society, the Marysville Pioneers, and that they ran a museum in the summertime. Pioneers volunteer Tammy Bridges offered to give me a tour.
It's so interesting to see how much we've grown. That to me is, when I look at the medicine that they had, the care that they had, how they lived, the dirt floors, just the basic stuff. The things that they ate, the hardship that they have, I guess I have a better appreciation for what we do have. And that's why it's important to me to show people how hard it was back then. And you better be pretty freaking fortunate where you are right now.
In the Mountain Outlaw Dart Toss series, we're uncovering the soul of Montana. What I found in Marysville is that as much as places draw people, it truly is the people who make the place, and that no matter where you end up on the map, you're sure to find a great story.